Well. Wait. Can you guys hear me? Wait, what? Wait, why is my voice being all fucky? Wait, is it fucked again?
What's with the orchestra hits?
We're hearing you got your
okay, is that better now?
No, it's even worse now. We hear even more orchestra now.
You're a real piece of shit, you know that.
We hear even, wow. Something your orchestra's called me a piece of shit. That's weird.
Wow.
I
can actually hear the individual woodwinds at this point.
Yep.
I went to go get my booster shot today. And when I came back, I found out that my computer had done a manual update, like Windows had just done a forced update.
Oh, surprise!
And
Windows 11?
Hey, that's fun.
No, I don't. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I have now. But at the same time, Go XLR was like, oh, us too. So Go XLR updated.
I remember that.
It completely fucked I spent hours this afternoon trying to get my audio working, and it is still fucked. Like, it sounds okay, but I have the gain cranked to like 10,000 decibels, and then I've got my de-esser cranked and my attack tone down to make sure that gainy bullshit doesn't come through. It is not a good solution. It is fucking broken.
Yikes.
So yeah, it was a real nightmare this afternoon, man.
Shit.
Well, that sounds awful.
Yeah, so
we encounter the most bizarre technical issues I've ever seen.
It's only you and Tech.
I told you about the new Beacon Mix Create. Well, let me tell you about it. I can't give you any.
No, I'm telling you, man, it was that old lady. It was that old lady we threw plums at.
Dude,
oh my God.
That's what it is.
That story.
Yeah. That's what it is. She cursed us, man.
Damn it.
Here's the question. Did technology take the turn for the worst after that particular situation?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
it's this old lady that I killed.
It's this old lady who grabbed me and was trying to haul me off to the police department when I was literally 5 years old because she wanted to throw me in jail as a 5-year-old. And Tech said no, and the only way for him to stop her as an 8-year-old was for him to kill her. So
yeah.
Well, so what I heard is that your brave older brother saved you from being Karen'd at the young age of 5.
Yes, precisely. That's exactly. It was commendable.
I see
hello,
nothing wrong.
police.
Yep. I do. All right, hello. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. No, nothing.
It sounded like you were talking to someone there. Were you talking to someone there? Tech, we got another one.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I know exactly what to do.
Hold on. Report a good Samaritan.
No. You all are good. You all are good. Like, the statute of limitations is already passed. You can't do anything. You're fine.
Good.
Yeah. When actually asked me about this question, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's not a statute of limitations on murder.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, the real story is that when I was 5 and Tech was 8, our neighbor and our friends who lived across the street thought it'd be funny to throw some plums at the roof of this lady who lived kitty corner to us. And she came outside because she heard plums bouncing off of her fucking metal roof, and all of them, because they were 8 and smart, ran away. And because I was 5 and stupid, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hide behind this tree. And then when she walked up, I was like, I don't trust my ability to hide here, so I need to leave, but I don't know how to do that inconspicuously. Oh, I know. I'm just gonna act like this is totally normal. And I just strolled out from behind this tree, and she ran up and grabbed my fucking arm, and she was like,
"You little bitch! I'm taking you to the fucking cops! You're going to jail forever! Fucking throw plums in my roof, will you, you little son of a bitch!" And dude, I'm telling you, she was like grabbing my arm, like she had a death grip on my fucking arm, and she's hauling me off to the police department, and I'm like, I don't know what you do. I don't want to go to jail.
I hear the soft pitter patter of 8-year-old footsteps as Techsmith appears like a dash of fucking light and clotheslines this lady at Mach 3 like something out of a fucking Guyver movie. It looked like a collision out of an episode of Dragon Ball Z. This lady goes flying 6 blocks and leaves a hole in a mountain. Techsmith popped me a sensu bean and off we went, but never did we think that she'd come back one day for revenge.
It was basically like, you know, the scene in One Punch Man where he punches the guy and like his armor explodes and he's stunned for a second. That's basic. She was basically like the last boss, and I just stunned her long enough
Yes.
with a cataclysmic apocalyptic punch
Yes.
to escape with my brother before the final boss devoured us.
But unfortunately, she since then discovered our identities and cursed us to be fucked with weird tech shit for the
I
rest
think
of
she
our
just
fucking
cursed us on
lives,
that
man.
day. On that, as we ran away into the sunset, she placed a curse on us so that the rest of our lives, technology would not obey.
God. Well, I'm glad
That's
you
a
got
very specific curse. I'm just
It
saying.
is and effective.
That's very forward looking of her. Like she was
It's true.
old and internet had like just come out and she was like, the internet's going to be a big deal and so is technology and you're not going to be a part of it.
You know what? Maybe the way she knew is like she was a librarian and they were transferring from Dewey Decimal to computer.
Oh,
Maybe she
yeah.
knew that way.
This is going to be a big deal. So
Well, I'm
anyways,
glad you at least got a temporary fix for now.
that's just it, right? It doesn't sound too bad. I might not even sound bad at all, but okay. Well,
No, like your voice doesn't sound, just sounds totally normal.
yeah, okay, that's
Sounds
good. That's
Still
good.
It
sound
sounds-
like a whiny bitch to me.
Wow, what,
It
what a
legitimately-
session to choose! What a session to choose!
No, wait,
To come in hot with that shit at the start, huh?
Mulligan.
Wow.
Mulligan.
Almost any other session would have been a
Wow.
better choice.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm under a lot of stress today.
But,
Okay, can I get a
no,
pass today of all days, please?
But legitimately, if you hadn't said anything, I never would have even imagined. So
Okay,
it sounds-
cool.
It sounds 100% normal.
You know, you know how it is though when like your audio gets
Oh,
fucked.
yes.
Like
Oh,
you
dude,
hear
the
a
most
thing that
annoying
no
thing
one
in the
else
world.
that no one else hears. I'm like, no, there's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
tinniness. Can't you hear it? And they're like, no, I don't hear it. I'm like, no, it's there. It's there. I want to
telling you,
fucking
it's
deal with it.
fucking there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get it, man.
Fuck yeah. Anyways, we should get into this session,
Fucking
man.
play some shit.
I launched my trailer today.
I know, I saw it was really good, man. It was really good.
I'm so proud of it.
It was
I'm so proud I am of it.
When's the drop date? When's it dropping?
Okay, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge.
Sounds good.
Ben, don't you do it. We talked about this.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Yes,
No,
okay.
no.
Don't
Okay.
you do it.
Just I know you don't have a like solid date. What's the like a rough launch date though?
Few weeks.
Oh,
Doggy doggy.
wow! I actually expected you to just cry. I didn't think you had an answer for that.
That's weird. It's weird. Weird that you would ask that, just hoping for him to cry.
I know, I was really, I had my pants off and I was ready to go, man.
Oh.
Wee
I
woo,
was
wee woo,
ready to
wee woo,
hear him
wee
just
woo.
cry.
I don't know if you can hear me saying wee woo, but I'm
Cry.
saying wee woo. I'm wee woo.
Just thinking about it, honestly,
Oh
I was
my
doing it.
God. Okay. Hey, so we're gonna start with the recap. What happened last episode? I'm gonna go ahead and global mute everybody else in the server and let's hear it.
What did I do? What did I do?
Yep.
Okay, so we will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Dungeon World rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in an industrial horror universe. To anyone new, all the old episodes are up on YouTube and Spotify, but that doesn't mean that you can't just hang out and enjoy the session. Although, you know what? I'm gonna actually amend that. We're now so close to the big shit that if this is your first session and you care about spoilers, fucking leave now.
Yeah,
Go
very
away
Please come back
now.
later. But
Do
yeah,
not
no.
listen. Do not
Yes.
come.
Wow.
Do not come.
Do not
Do
come.
not come.
No,
Listen,
don't.
as
Do not.
listen, as straightforward as that is, listen,
Yeah.
listen, we're so close to the end.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure last session all we did was go from one room to another, talk about something for 3.5 hours, and say
Correct.
Do not,
Correct.
do not,
We're
do
not-
not, do not, dude, listen, you're talking to the guy who gives Volos the ability to really, hello, I'm just teleported into your house, so let's
Oh,
not
I'm
push
sorry.
it
Well,
here.
yeah. Are you saying you'd like the plot line to accelerate?
No,
I can make this happen.
No.
If you would like less time to make
to say
decisions.
was what I was trying to say was no. Okay, you know what? What's that? Oh, it's my ass.
Hey, I'm gonna-
Reminds me of the Stranger Than Fiction movie where he's like, I think I'm in a book. And his therapist is like, okay, I mean, listen, just go to your house and we'll know what kind of book you're in, or we'll know whether or not you're in a book. Because if you stay in your house and something crazy happens, then the plot is finding you. So he stays at home and a fucking wrecking ball smashes down his wall. And I'm just saying, if you want a Stranger Than Fiction this, I can have a wrecking ball come and smash down the wall.
No, he didn't mean that. No, he was just joking around.
I absolutely love that movie. Number one. Okay.
Yes.
Number two. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But can we have an alternate, timeline so we can keep playing Mar?
I know.
That would be great.
Yeah, I've got a couple. Don't worry. When we get to the end, we'll have some things to talk about and things to say. And don't you worry. I got you guys cradled in my big strong DM arms.
Oh.
And
be gentle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so the recap from last time. Last time, you guys were informed that your next target, Tabir, was likely on the east side of town near a park, and you were also informed that once Tabir is dealt with, that you will very shortly thereafter be taking part in an assault on the council and Volos himself. The plan will be to detonate some bombs near the stones and Volos, and you also convinced the Soulless to get a second crew to set off explosions near the box as well. It's a secondary target, but it is technically part of the plan now. You spent a good chunk of time deliberating exactly how to proceed, and we ended off with you guys about to make a decision on how you're going to move forwards, what the plan with Tabir will be, and what the plan with the box will be. And that's basically where we'll come back. You guys will be in the living room with Umusker and Six, discussing your plans to move forward, and you can do some talking out of character too. But first, it is time for the narrative intro with a very, very interesting choice in music. And Milton, you're probably going to recognize what got me interested in this music. It's very unique. And, all right, narrative camera time. The tinder lies, dry and primed, ready for the spark. A man sits at a cafe across the street from an enormous black building. He sips his coffee and reads his newspaper. Every now and then, he glances at the building, at the cars in the street. Then he shuffles his newspaper and reads again. A woman walks her dog down the sidewalk. She glances at the enormous black building, the stronghold of the council. She casually shoots a glance at the man holding the newspaper, and they share a brief moment of eye contact of recognition. A group of politicians sit around a glass table, 40 stories up in a skyscraper. They smoke cigars and sip whiskey in silence as they anxiously look at each other and glance out their window at the enormous black building, the black, corrupted heart of this world. A dozen black limousines lazily patrol around the surrounding blocks, the drivers keeping an eye on the surrounding buildings, the people in the streets, and the imposing image of the council headquarters, casting an infinitely long shadow across the city. The soulless wait, positioned in nearly every imaginable position around the council's stronghold. Builders, breakers, writers, readers, thinkers, doers, scientists, poets, blue collar and white collar. The seed of an entire society waits to grow. They wait for the briefest of moments of sunshine. They wait for the darkness to leave, the shadow to break, and the black heart of the city to stop beating. Guns, magic, ideas, written and spoken word. Every weapon imaginable is poised, ready to take the world for themselves, sick of the infinite shadow, the cycle of hatred and fear and destruction that has ruled the world since the beginning of time. They are the tinder. They are dry and primed. They are ready for the spark. You are the spark. Ignite the fire and watch it burn. watch him burn. Watch Volos' house of cards burn and smile as you are consumed in the conflagration. You pave the way for the future, and you pave it with fire and blood. Show this tyrant of the universe that he does have something to fear. And that something is you. And we're back.
So when is
man,
when is BioWare hiring you?
Fuck. Oh my
Like,
god.
has any
What
RPG
the
game company called you
Okay.
yet? Like, I'm
All
expecting calls now.
I think there's been an indie studio that maybe has.
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually
Oh,
was
okay.
a very small indie studio that did
Very small.
notice something.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah, so
That music is
Wow,
great.
dude, that was fucking. Once again, well, not that I expected anything different, but that was the perfect selection.
yeah, it was really interesting, huh? I thought it was
Oh
a
my
really
god, that was fucking cool as
neat
fuck.
little flavor, very much inspired by what was that band we were listening to the other night?
Actually,
Fuck, Kai Bird,
Kenya.
K
Kadunta
Bird,
Badir or something like that.
yeah. Fuck, let me see 1 second.
Yeah, it was really weird music. Absolutely. Some of the songs didn't quite do it for me. Some of them, though,
Agreed,
really
yep.
did. And
It was Ka K-A Ka Baird.
Baird. Ka Baird. Yeah.
If anyone's wondering, it's the album Respires by
Yeah.
Ka Baird, K-A Baird.
Yep.
The first song,
Yep.
Pulse. Oh,
Yeah, some of the songs, honestly,
Yep.
didn't really
Little
do it
intense.
for me. Yep.
Little intense, little much for me.
Little much, yeah. Some of the other ones, though, like really,
cool, man.
really cool.
And you know what? You actually nailed it, kind of like Moby, because some of
Yeah,
Moby's
right?
songs not really my
Yes.
dig.
Oh my God. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
that was a great choice.
Yeah.
Great fucking intro. Holy
Awesome.
shit.
Okay. So now, what you guys want to decide is what you're gonna do. How you're going to proceed. You need to take down and destroy Tabir, who's the concept of ambition. And as soon as that is done, the plan is going to move into action, and Volos' council and chambers will be assaulted with the bomb. So you have a Musker and Six near you. They're the highest levels of the soulless. So if you need the soulless to do something, they're available. But basically, you guys want to make a plan before you go. I'm going to let you guys talk about that for a little bit. I'm actually going to run to the bathroom really quick and go pee, because the one thing the booster's done is make me go pee like fucking crazy.
That's odd.
It's really fucking weird. So I got to run and go pee. You guys talk about what you want to do with Tabir
Dealio.
in the box.
All right.
Okay.
So I have actually taken some notes on what I thought a good idea might be.
Mm-hmm.
So here's sort of what I was thinking is an idea, a plan for consideration would be the ultimate Hail Mary, the ultimate one and done, where we could so here's basically how it would work. When we fight Tabir, the idea would be to leave some remnants at the site of disposal that make it very definitively the work of one of us. Then when that goes down, all of us go to the council chambers and aim to be in the room with the box when we know the bomb is going to go off, because hopefully we'll be able to get there, because I don't think the council will be there. I don't think there's going to be anybody in that room, because it's going to be Volos, and he's going to be in the room beyond that at the stones. So basically the idea is for us to get into the room with the box if we can, and set up the most elaborate Ocean's 11 ruse we can, whereby the goal is that over the past week, Rippy has gone to some book dealer and paid money for like access to whatever he can to give Sebastian the resources to create a mime room the idea is that when Volos shows up to get the box because he realizes the whole place is under attack, it would look like a deathly struggle between Rippy and someone else, whoever else we decide is the person that it looks like killed Tabir. For example, if it was Tiger, we could have like claw marks on Tabir's neck, and then have Tiger mortally wound Rippy, so that and then have this like struggle going on in the box room. The idea being to get Volos to use the box to blow it and thereby cause such a disruption of energy that it'll blow up the box. And the reason that it's a Hail Mary is because we would all be in the room. 2 people will be struggling in a life or death situation, or 3 people will be struggling in a life or death situation. Sebastian could be crumpled up in a corner, but unbeknownst to Volos, he's actually maintaining the disguise of a less damaged room, and that's where it all comes together. Sebastian's goal would be to make the room look like it's not in that bad of shape, and then Rippy's job would be to convince Volos to use the box because Rippy is in a deathly struggle with someone on the team who's trying to kill him or whatever. And as soon as Volos does that, the veil drops because the room is fucked, because maybe the bombs have already gone off or the room is just deteriorating or whatever, and that use of energy, kablam.
That's cool. We think that using the box in that kind of environment would make the box itself unstable and cause it to destruct, kind of thing.
Yeah, only because he was saying that the box seemed to be like sucking the walls in. So if we can get it to destabilize the room enough to like collapse and fuck up the box, that was the idea that I came up with, but I don't know if it's got holes in it.
It's extremely cool. I'm just thinking about it.
I have returned.
Hello. Just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that time of time. Time of time.
So, can you do that? Can you make the room look like it's?
And sorry. So
can you out illusion Volos is the question.
Yeah. So I did that was one part that I meant to clarify, is that the idea is that Rippy would have spent the last week trying to get access to like a book, like an arcane tome, so that Sebastian could try to bang rocks together and fucking figure it out.
Oh, that is one thing. This is still the same day because it's Thursday and Tabir is going to be here on this Thursday. So like basically no time has passed. You guys are still mid conversation.
Right. Oh, so right where we left off last week is where we are right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Tabir is only going to be available like for the next couple hours.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll run you through I'll give you the TLDR on my plan, Tech.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought basically the goal would be to make it look like there's that one of the 4 of us killed Tabir. Make it obvious. And the example that I gave was something like Tiger's claw marks on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
So that when he finds out that that's the case, that he's obviously then going to be trying to close the loop, but the bombs are going to be going off at the same time. Then the idea would be for us to somehow find our way into the room with the box, so that when Volos goes, oh shit, something's going down, it's box time, and he goes there, all of us are in that room, and it appears that Rippy, the charlatan, is having a fight to the death with the person on the team who's the traitor.
Mm-hmm.
And he would implore Volos to use the box on the person who's the supposed traitor.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully Volos would do that. And the idea would be that Sebastian would be trying to maintain some magical spell to make the room look like it's not that fucked up, but in reality the room's really fucked up.
Gotcha.
With the hopes that doing that would cause a collapse of the room that would then fuck up the box.
Gotcha.
That's all I came up with.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Would that work?
Hey, Tech, would that work? No. Yeah,
Can you tell me if that will work or not?
So like you guys, I mean, so the thing with Tabir, I mean, yeah, no, okay, yeah, you could definitely like have big nasty claw marks on the person that Tabir was the host of.
Yeah.
And you know, shortly after the bombs go off, you guys will be going into the building. So
Sure.
getting into the box room, you know, shortly after the bombs go off is
That's what I was thinking.
literally
yeah.
part of the plan. So that's very
Yeah.
doable.
Yeah.
we were also last week we were talking about getting Bishop, not Galdrick, getting Bishop really buffed so that he can open the box, and maybe we can destroy it that way by taking it apart or finding the thing that's in it.
That's right. And trying to buy time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last plan that we run was oh, by the way, whenever I can tech, I mean, I know we haven't even technically started today.
Yep.
But I would like to roll to brainiac that thing as soon as I can.
Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, why don't you roll plus guile and see if you can see if you can roll plus guile to see if you can make sense of the drawings that you've kind of diagrammed in your brain. Hey,
nice.
Full success. Give yourself. Oh wait, I've actually written down what you get for the successes.
Character sheet yet? I'm so stupid.
You get +1 to the second puzzle.
Second puzzle.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
How many puzzles are there?
What a great question.
Can I maybe perhaps know how many
I'll tell you what.
Cool. I go fuck myself. That's fine.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, so I got +1 to the first one, right?
We can remove that +1, and I'll give you a hint about how many puzzles there are.
No. Fuck
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so bypass first puzzle.
Yep.
Is what I have, and then I have a +1. I currently have a +1 to. I'm assuming this. I just wrote down +1. You said, and you have a +1 moving forward. Does that mean to
+1 to the second puzzle.
No. Last week you said you bypassed the first puzzle because you know how the cogs move on the outside,
Yep.
and then you said, and you get a +1. Was that a +1 to investigate, or was that a +1 to puzzle solve?
That one was. That's a good question. I don't remember. I think. Let's go with. I think that was a +1 to figuring it out. So like you should have had a +1 to that roll that you just did.
Gotcha. +1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write +1 to investigate.
But yeah, you get a +1. Now you get a +1 to the second puzzle.
+1. Gotcha. I'm writing notes. Be proud of me.
I am proud of you. It's only taken 3 years.
This is actually, I think, the first note I've ever written down.
If there was ever a fucking time to start taking notes, this is the fucking time.
I'm good. I'm glad I'm here. Okay.
Another great time to take notes would have been at the trivia before the trivia of last Great Day, but that didn't happen.
What? Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I used that.
Trivia me right now. Go ahead. I dare you.
What is Kirby's first name?
Harold.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't remember that. Good job. Good job.
I was gonna say it, but then he cut me off.
Were you
Sure.
actually? Okay.
B&J sounds so good right now. I don't know why.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So you've got a little bit more for the puzzle.
Okay, cool.
Continue concocting solutions.
What if it was a combo of the two plans, and like we had a distraction fight in case Volos does come after the box, so that there's a big kerfuffle, and maybe there's an illusion for the room or the box itself or something like that, so that maybe Galdrick in the meantime can solve it. What do you think? Combine them.
Sounds like it has some promise.
Question. This is for tech.
Yep.
Because I want to make sure I don't meta my character on accident.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did Galdrick know what was inside the box? Or do we as characters know that it's Slump's flesh?
That's a good question. I don't remember when that information and how that information was revealed.
I think it was revealed in a narrative intro.
Yeah, that might be it. No, I think it was actually revealed in story because it was told to you that you would need a power like that. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at my notes, and it was in the. I think it was the gold ink. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it was the gold ink, so it was revealed to the A team.
Yeah, from Lucia. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Because if anything, Galdrick would have passed on as much information as he could about this.
Yeah.
About the cube. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So Bishop would know that there's a piece of flesh inside. Whatever. Fuck that. I'm just expecting to see like a fillet of fish up in here. Like,
We know it. We know it's anti-magic flesh. We know that.
right.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could like open. Let's say we did successfully open the box. I don't think I could be like, oh, I have a piece of flesh. Let me just put a stick of dynamite on it and it's all done. So I would need to find a way to essentially get rid of an anti-magic and all-absorbing everything. How would you destroy something that destroys everything around it?
I'm not sure if this is a tangent, but can I ask about the shield around the city?
Yep.
Because if it's magic, then it won't work on Slump's flesh, but maybe it's not
Yeah.
magic. Yeah. So if in my study of the infrastructure, could I tell what the shield was generated by?
Oh yeah, definitely magic. The shield around the city is definitely magic.
That one is toast. That plan is out the door. I don't think that would work at all anymore. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hell, we could take down the shield and just let havoc wreak all over Volos' territory.
That's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, let everything from the outside come in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We'll call that Plan F for fuck.
Yeah, fucking burn it all down. Plan F.
What hurts Slump? Just physical damage?
Spice.
Spice made Slump.
Well, there was also those nano machines that self-destructed on themselves.
Black hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, the nano machines are the spice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fire was very, very bad.
That's right.
Cold
Didn't
was very,
yeah.
very good.
Cold was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Sebastian
Fire is
fiery? Yeah.
I can be.
I hope.
Question is, will it land?
Yes, true.
Okay, I would like to pick up a box of matches.
There we go. We should
Okay,
have that
so-
as a backup. That's a good idea.
Okay, so we know that Slump's flesh is inside. We know we have to destroy it. Is it plausible to assume that our characters would have told us that it's made of Slump's flesh and fire is good?
Seems like really important information that is directly pertinent to what you're doing. So I would say yes.
I would say that's probably
That's a fair
pretty
thing.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So so where are we again?
You're in
Six's house.
Six's house. You're like in the living room with a Musker and Six.
And the werewolf?
Yeah, the werewolf is there too.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, Six. Do you have any like weapons here?
What kind of weapons?
Fire ones. Incendiary grenades, flamethrowers. I need to burn something to the ground. Do you have any napalm?
I mean, I have an assault rifle with incendiary rounds, and I do have one napalm grenade.
Do you actually have a napalm grenade?
No, but I could probably get one.
Could I get two?
I could possibly get one.
Could you get me 2.5?
I don't even know if I can for
$10
sure.
million.
Yeah, you bet.
Wow.
$10
I mean, we have the
million?
funds.
I can get you two napalm grenades.
A napalm. What are you thinking of doing?
Oh, well, that box that we have to open, the thing that's inside,
Yeah.
apparently it's very vulnerable to fire, and that's what we
Okay.
need to take out with. So I need some very high octane firepower. Literally.
Ah, makes sense. Okay, good thinking.
Yeah. So if we do manage to get it open, fire equals our job is done.
Are you sure about that?
Nope.
Well,
But
maybe we
according
should have
to
a
my
backup
sources,
plan.
that's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Burn
Alright,
it.
so- Yeah, I look over at I look at 6 and say, I'll pay you after this, this whole job's done and we're still alive, all right? Sounds good. Can't spend it if you're dead, right? I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. All right. If we're all dead, then what, just if I die, I'll leave you as my will and you get everything I get.
Oh, okay, sure.
If this goes bad, all right? How about that?
Works for me.
Excellent. All right. But if you die, I get everything you have.
That is not going to happen.
10%?
2%.
All right, that's good. I think I give Rippy a really dumb thumbs up.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Congrats. You now own 2% of a werewolf shithole. Great.
Nice.
Good luck getting renters for that.
Oh, all right. Where's the napalm grenade? When can you secure it?
I'll have it for you at the stronghold after you deal with Tibir.
Aren't you gonna launch on the thing immediately after we deal with Tibia?
I'm going to meet you outside the outside the headquarters.
Outside?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Just
And then
bring
we'll
it
all
with
go
you
in.
then.
Yeah, I'll bring it with me.
All right. Oh shit! I dropped. God damn.
Did you drop the napalm grenade already?
No, you didn't
It's
give
incredible.
it to me yet.
Oh, that's right. I didn't give it
It's
to you.
just a normal grenade.
Oh God, that's almost as bad.
That's all right. I got it at the pizza slut. Probably not real. Oh, no, it's real. It's just full of
Oh
cum.
God.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's slimy.
You caught
Very
it.
sticky.
And also definitely not human.
Yeah, where's the pin? Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that. All right. So, shall we be off then? Unless
Well,
we have anything else to deal with.
Do we know how we want to take care of Tibir?
We have no idea, but it's going to be up to Rippy and his strong sense of survival.
You got this, Rippy. I think you're the wisest of us.
Great. Happy
Remember-
someone's confident. Sounds great.
Remember, if you start having, ambition, knock that shit off.
Yeah.
it.
Definitely not going to be a problem.
All right, you know what?
For
Hold on.
sure.
That's actually a good idea. All right, hold on. Let's think about this. What is something that you definitely really want to do, but you're kind of being held back from?
Destroy the
suddenly-
box.
What?
Destroy the box.
Okay, all right. Well, that's probably okay. Maybe something else that would align with
Destroy
Tibia.
the box. Get
Okay,
out of here. Get
okay,
back
literally-
home.
Okay,
Have
literally
a
anything.
chip and butter. Down
What?
at the pub.
Did you say you want to
butty
shit in
and a
butter?
pint
Did-
at
What?
the pub.
What?
With my mates.
What is you
What's the
keep
game?
you
Let
keep
the
prompting when
mates
I'm
at the
talking
pub
and I
watch
can't
it
hear
for
what the
there.
hell you're
What am I-
saying.
Okay, you go first.
No, you go.
All right, you go first and then
No,
I'll go.
we're not
Okay,
doing
you go
this
and then
again.
I'll
I
go.
swear to God. Every fucking time.
Okay, well, what do you mean? What is something I want to do but I'm being prevented from doing? What do you mean? Nothing. What the fuck else would I want to do in this miserable place? There's nothing to do.
I don't know. Is there anything that you are particularly fond of? The pizza slut, for instance.
Being the most rich and powerful person in the world?
Is that something that interests you?
Absolutely.
Okay, but is that something you want to do more than getting out of here?
Just about.
Shit.
Why?
I don't think it's going to be real difficult to tell when you, have ambition and shit. And also, I have a question about that. Hey, dog.
I'm actually a person still.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Hey, when he does the zoop zorp and goes inside of this man's body, one, how will we know? Number one.
You won't.
Number two.
Yes.
Can't he zip zorp just by looking into us?
Correct.
Because we don't. Okay, so we are just supposed to send him in by himself and then never look at him in the eyes ever again.
So I don't know what your plan is. I told you
Oh.
what the way to defeat Tibir is, the concept.
Oh boy, okay, you kind of gave us a rough idea. You're like, careful, you might suddenly want to make your life a little bit better.
Yes.
In which case, when that happens, you have to die.
Yes, correct.
Boy.
I didn't tell you how to do it on the big scale. I told you what was required to do it, and the rest is going to be on you. If it was easy to kill Tabir, they would already be dead.
What if I had on glasses?
Then I guess you would look really cool.
No, no, I mean like, can he jump through glasses?
No, if you have a pair of glasses on, he bounces off them like the rays of the sunlight and goes flying into outer space and perishes in a vacuum.
I think he's joking. I don't think he's being serious.
Can we get 4 pairs of glasses?
No, it's not.
No,
right.
he wasn't being serious. That's not gonna work.
What about a mirror though?
What about a mirror?
Oh my God, that's twice as
If
good.
you look at
That's
his
twice
own
as good.
eyes.
That's twice as good as a pair of sunglasses.
Make him look at a mirror. Boom. Done. He gets trapped in himself like a Matryoshka doll. Bye.
I don't.
Perfect.
I don't think a mirror is gonna. I don't think he's like Medusa.
Oh.
All right. What if I had? Okay, genuine question. What if I had on like a motorcycle helmet that had a completely blacked out visor, and he didn't know where my eyes were looking?
Oh, like a one-way mirror thing?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, I actually don't know.
Like, is it based on sight or is it based on like eyeball magic?
I would assume more the eyeball magic.
Oh, it's kind of like the eyes are the windows to the soul. So
Yeah,
if you look at me,
exactly.
you're opening. That's dumb.
Yeah, like if you put someone else's eyeballs inside your head, he wouldn't jump into the other person.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question for you, Six. How ambitious are you?
I mean, I put together an entire organization of hundreds and hundreds of people whose singular goal is bringing down the #1 tyrant of the world. So
Doesn't
I
that
would say,
sound sort of like something Tabir would do?
I put my hand on my gun.
oh boy. Okay.
You see how
Doesn't it?
difficult this is to
Well-
recognize.
Am I right or am I right? Doesn't it seem like something
I look at the
Tabir
dog.
would do? Motivating an entire group of people into a mission, almost necessarily demanding self-sacrifice.
Yes, it does.
So how do we know that you? I look at him and
Yeah.
advise him. How do we know that you are not Tabir?
I mean, I guess you don't.
Oh well, that
Well,
was disappointing.
Not
Tell us
exactly
something
great
only Six
news.
would know. Hey,
Yeah,
does
tell
Ta-
us. Yeah, wait. Can you
Yeah.
can you do that?
can Tabir access your memories if Tabir's in you?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Tell us
Oh.
something that only Tabir would know.
That's entrapment.
That's illegal. We can't make them say
You
that.
can't make me say that. That's
It's
entrapment.
illegal. It's
Oh.
entrapment.
I can't implicate myself.
Oh, all right.
You know, if you were really Tabir and I ask you if you are Tabir, you have to be honest with your answer. It's the law.
Absolutely, that's the law.
Are you Tabir?
Mm, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
All right. Well, I guess. All right. I guess we'll just have to wing this shit then. All right. So what after we get him to zoop up inside of you?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Next. Oh fuck, man. This is so convoluted. All right. Next question. Does Tabir have any actual control, or is it purely just like emotional manipulation? In other words, can he make Rippy here look at somebody else to escape, or is Rippy completely in charge of that?
Depends on the level of infection.
All right. Okay.
A deep infection will mean that Tabir actually has motor control. Moderate infection will be a strong suggestion that you feel compelled to follow, but not actually forced to follow. A very minor infection will just be
Can we like partition his brain?
like cut it up into pieces. Yes.
No, not like that. I mean like a computer. Like, is there any way we can magically like safeguard a portion of his brain, like decision making?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about this fucking place. This shit is weird. I grew up in an office.
There's a lot of magic out there. There might be something that does that.
You know, just trying to say like something that like you could say a keyword and then bam, he takes over. You know, something like I don't know.
That would depend. If he gets very deeply infected, there will be no getting through to him.
I have an ability that allows me to take a memory from a person. What if Rippy becomes infected, and then I take the memory of Tabir looking in his eyes? Would that maybe trap Tabir in the memory? Or would it just... Yeah.
I look at Techsmith OOC, and I can see his head exploding.
You can eat people's memories?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
have I not mentioned that?
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Would you like me to try?
No, wait.
She gives
this
it right
is-
back, but it's so interesting.
This is very interesting because as a concept, Tabir doesn't exist as anything physical, doesn't exist in the brain, doesn't exist as a pathway of thoughts. It exists as a concept of a collection of emotions. And if you can eat memories,
You can eat the beer.
Yeah, can you just eat?
Can I eat Tabir?
you actually see Umusker kind of start fidgeting a little bit.
What the fuck?
That is potentially devastating.
Well,
What do you mean devastating? Why is that devastating?
I think you could eat Tabir.
Holy shit. How would we do that so I can fucking live?
Well, you would live. It would. She would just be sucking Tabir out of you. Wait, no, I need to find a better way to phrase it.
Yeah, phrasing.
like a snake bite or what?
just to kind of hoover right out of there.
What
Well-
part of me are you hoovering? Me belly button or what? That would be an uncomfortable feeling.
You and I both know you'd enjoy that.
No! Okay, it would tickle a little bit.
I'll do it right now.
Quit it! I'm ticklish! Oh, okay, I'm in. Sold.
I don't know exactly what. I've never heard of someone who could eat memories before, so I don't know what this process involves, but to eat an intangible thing such as the memory suggests that you would be able to eat Tabir himself. And then what do you do with these eaten memories? Do you consume them for sustenance or?
Well, I have the information from the memory so long as I hold on to it, I think. And I can spit it out to cause, to hurt someone. And then the person who I've taken it from does not have that memory at all anymore unless I give it back. So I do kind of have it. I don't really destroy it. I could, I guess, shoot it at somebody.
So what is preventing this untangible thing from, I don't know, leaking into your brain and taking control?
It is a risk. It is a risk.
Okay.
It's a bit of a risk indeed. Bit
Yeah,
of a risk.
Especially, someone like you with claws and teeth that could rend a man's flesh in.
True.
But
What if I eat the memory and then force it into a squirrel that's evil, and then we kill the
exactly
squirrel?
what I thought. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Why?
I was going to suggest.
Say that again.
I eat the memory.
Okay.
We find a squirrel that looks mean.
Okay.
I put the memory in that squirrel, and then we kill that squirrel.
It's a bit dark, but sure.
I think we were originally going to find a
this
bird
is
or something.
basically, yes, the plan that you were suggesting.
It's
Exactly.
pretty dark. Shame. It's a real shame to be suggesting something so dark, but okay. Bit sick, really. But okay.
I think it should be a bird. Probably would be best.
Okay. Yeah,
Birds are the
bird.
worst. I hate
Yeah.
birds.
Fuck
Okay, wait a minute.
birds.
We can put it into a bird, and then we can kill the bird.
Yeah, put the memory in the bird, because if Tabir becomes the memory, and you put the memory in something else, and then you kill the something else with the memory, bye-bye Tabir.
Just
Exactly.
why not a slug? Like a bird can fly
A
away.
slug?
Why not a
No.
slug?
Interesting.
No, you guys are thinking about it all wrong. I've got it. I
Oh.
look like the most confident motherfucker in the world right now.
Okay, Dish, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
tell us.
You need a mole rat.
A mole rat.
A mole
They're
rat.
blind.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, If they're blind, can you transfer the memory?
She doesn't suck it out of their eyeballs.
No, but
Do
the
you?
beard does.
Well, my
That's-
point is,
that is interesting.
it would be quite scary to, suck the memory out of somebody and then put it into something which, let's face it, has very low mental faculties, which I assume then he would, dominate rather quickly, in which case the first thing this thing would do is look at one of us and we'd kill the crow, which is an intelligent creature, and then we'd be like, yay, we did it. And meanwhile, I'm plotting to kill you all.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I don't know that I can put a memory into somebody else. That's the issue. for
Try
sure.
it. Try it with me.
Okay. Can I try to roll? Oh.
You didn't start yet. My bad.
Okay, I gotta roll intelligence, which is 3. Trying to, I place a hand on, that's fine then. I place a hand on Bishop's arm,
Mhm.
and I try to, I can pick the memory that I'm taking.
Oh boy.
That's a tough one. Maybe just like the memory of coming into this house kind of thing,
Oh,
Okay, yep.
of walking in.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so I take that.
Okay.
How do you feel?
How would I feel? I feel good.
Yeah, you just when you remember being outside with Mel, you remember being inside the living room, but you don't remember like how you got there. Like there's kind of nothing. You just remember one, and then you remember the other.
Okay. I'll be like, I think I would be like, I feel fine. But did you take something?
How did you get here? No, I don't know what she
Yeah,
took.
exactly.
Never mind.
Standing. Okay, that's how I lost my virginity. Okay.
Oh, I see. She gave him a false memory. Cute.
Oh. And that dry spell is where my virginity grew back.
Sure.
There it is.
That's when I passed the bar exam. All right. But what'd you take?
I just realized that I can't speak while the memory's in my mouth. Big cartoon cheeks.
Say something. What did you take?
Just spit it out and then remember. You remember when you spit it out?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
You
Can I do like an intelligence roll? See if I can like try to do a memory recall of my last like 24 hours or something.
Right now, Six is on his phone, and he's looking up like you can see he's looking up like cruise.
We should have done this at time.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll intelligence for like a history check. Mixed success. Oh wait, no, you have an absolute photo eidetic
Yeah, that's what I was
memory.
thinking about that. I
Yeah.
have a perfect. Would I just know where the gap is?
Yeah, you would basically just kind of like rewind your brain until you get to a point where it's just missing. So yeah, you can tell exactly what's missing.
How the hell did we get here? Is that what you took? Did you take how we got here?
I nod.
I have no idea how the hell we got here. Give it back. It's weird. It's weird. Give it
I
back.
spit it out.
Give it back. I let her spit, and I try to catch the spit with my mouth. I don't know. I just picture that you just like spit. I'm picturing that you just spit out what seems to be like a glowing marble, and I immediately catch it with my mouth.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Rippy's watching this and shudders.
Yeah, no, fucking Umusker and Six do too.
How does Sebastian feel about it?
Neat.
All right, well,
So
okay,
I can give it right back to you, but I don't.
Oh, son of a bitch! You were supposed to give it to someone else.
Oh, jeez.
All right, someone else's turn.
Do you want me to roll intelligence?
Maybe you should tell me what it is you're gonna take since you can't talk.
Okay.
Make it something different.
I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the fact that there's a werewolf in the corner,
But
So
he'll
you'll-
just see the werewolf. You overthink the hell out of
but
this.
you'll be very
Seven-
surprised.
7, do you have a pen? You know what? Even that's overthinking it too much. Hey, Rippy. Rippy.
Yeah, go
Rippy.
ahead. Yeah,
I hold up 4 fingers. I hold up 4 fingers.
Uh-huh.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Having a bit of a chihuahua guy.
Rippy, how many fingers am I holding up?
I get it because Celine Dion, I get it.
I slap him with those 4 fingers that I'm holding. How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, I see. It's like a metaphorical question. Like, are your fingers
just
really
say,
there?
Just say 4. Just say 4 for the love of
Four,
Deus.
4.
Take that memory out.
Take what?
Okay.
Hey, Rippy,
Yeah.
how many fingers was I holding up?
Oh, I get it, like a metaphorical thing. Eh? Like if you're holding your fingers up and no one's around to count them, did you really
Wait.
hold them up?
Shit, we
To
didn't
be honest, I
fucking do
can't
it.
tell the difference.
We didn't do a control test because now you can't put. Wait, maybe you have the memory of seeing it from his angle. I don't know how that would work. All right, put it into me as Sebastian.
I try to pass it to Sebastian. I just let it out of my mouth, I guess, and
Get it out
then
of your mouth.
little glowing white marble just kind of rolls off your cat tongue. Blech.
Bleh.
It's not a hairball. Eat it. And look up at him and make eye contact when you do it.
Sebastian walks right up to a tiger and just stares like eye to eye, and he gets close and just slowly sucks the memory and just.
Whoa. Well,
This isn't comfortable.
I don't know that there's a precedence for this.
there's certainly not in my spell book, in my knowledge eaters.
I don't know that Dungeon World planned for memory
For-
spit swapping.
I was just gonna say for a spit swapping make out memory match.
Yeah, exactly.
Mesh, yeah.
But you know
I
what?
hate
I'm gonna
myself.
allow it.
I hate myself, and this will be my last session. All right.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Don't worry. Don't worry. It will be Sebastian's last episode.
No, hey, you don't say this.
All
We're
right.
gonna beat him. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, so you have
Yeah.
this memory from, which is weird because you weren't standing there, but you do have this memory of Bishop holding up 4 fingers. It's just weird because you weren't standing there when he did it. You also have your own memory of standing where you are. It's like you have a memory of 2 different angles of seeing him hold up 4 fingers.
So I got 2 point of views in my head.
Yes.
Okay.
One
That's
with
great
me
news.
And one from Rippy's perspective.
Like metaphorically, like we're all the same.
Yeah, like metaphorically. Wait, where did that come
Okay.
from?
Oh
Took a little extra. Took a little extra.
Hold on now. Wait. Slow down on the memories there. Okay, well, now we know it works. What we're gonna do now? So you're thinking that if I suck into beer like a milkshake
Precisely.
and hold him in, and then you take him out as a memory?
Yeah, I will maybe come up with you as you go up to Tabir. It doesn't
Okay.
need to be an aggressive thing approaching Tabir. You know, just
Sure.
saying, oh, well, hello, and blah, blah, blah. I sure
Sure.
would be nice to take over. I'm very ambitious, or something like that.
Okay, sure, yeah, okay, right.
And yeah, I'll come up and I'll be your minion or something with you.
Okay.
And then I'll be, maybe I'm holding your arm or something,
Oh,
but
good
I'll
idea.
take the memory right away
Okay,
so that it doesn't have time to corrupt your
brilliant.
whatever.
Yeah,
And then I just transfer it into some killable creature.
brilliant. Brilliant idea. Love it. Great.
Okay,
I'm
excellent.
into it.
Do we want to stop at a pet store? Oh, I don't know. If a park creature, it's in the park.
So what you're saying?
You see a
like, it's in
slug
the
crawling
park-
across the floor.
Oh.
Rippy smashes, steps on it.
Disgusting. Yuck. Yeah, what are we gonna do about a living thing?
You see another slug start crawling out of a corner.
Rippy squashes that one too.
Fucking thing. Disgusting.
I want to think that he then sees like a cockroach crawling across the floor and he grabs it and puts it in his pocket.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
Okay, perfect. You've chosen the one single most unkillable creature on the entire planet. The only thing that will survive a nuclear holocaust, and you put it in your pocket.
Yep, excellent. We're gonna have to do like a fucking damage check of above a 16 in order to kill this fucking thing.
Exactly.
Roll the squash.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go to that park, right?
Right.
Go into the park where we're gonna see a young lady, and we're gonna say to this young lady, "We'd like to see you, boss."
It's your voice.
What I'm just saying. We're gonna go and speak to the lady.
Every time you say "lady," your voice goes up an octave.
It doesn't do it at all.
First of all, you don't say "lady," you say "lay" and "e," okay, and you change octaves.
Listen, just because I was growing up without pronouncing
No,
all
God,
these
please,
syllables,
no. I can't
Okay.
learn anything more. I can't.
There I was.
Eat this memory. Eat it from him. Take it away. His backstory's too big.
That's so Rippy. Go on.
So there I was, a wee lad of not but 8 years old. So listen, okay? Shit. Fine. Everything is fine.